on the journey of an entrepreneur. We help you, the small business owner, get tips from other professionals, from experts on how to build a business more effectively. Every day I help sell insurance to business owners, but I also love to give them advice on how to make their businesses more successful. Hi, this is Esther Tanez, CEO of Esther Inc. Insurance Agency, and we are back with the journey of an entrepreneur. Today, we have an amazing guest. Her name is Silvia Fedorcikova, who owns 4 Elements. But this is a special interview for me because we are friends, and I have fallen in love with her 4 Elements spa. I love it, love it, love it. You'll know later why. But we're going to get to know Silvia first. Silvia, I know that you have 2 businesses. Tell me a little bit of the beginning. What's your story?
So the first business started with my husband. He was a tile installer, and later with his partner opened up a tile installation company. And ever since then he became just him. His partner unfortunately passed away. So he took over the company and he continued with the tile installation. That started in Edison, and because we live in the area, we were always looking to open our own store. And one day the opportunity came. You know how it is in our lives, everything comes unexpected. Yeah, and he was driving by and he says, there is a store for rent, go get me the number. He called the next day, and 3 days later we were signing the lease. At that time I was working as the manager of Massage Envy. And, you know, he asked me to join him in a business, so I did. That was 5 years ago. And I'm glad I did. You know, I enjoy designing bathrooms, working with people. And I was always helping him a little bit in the business, but I wasn't directly involved in that. And as the time went, I have a very good employees. I was really lucky. You know, Jen and Amy that work for me in Galaxy Tile, they took over. They took my spot. They took over. They learned everything. They became a little mini-me's. And you know, I felt like it was just like, you know, oh, you don't have to be here. We got it under control. And I was, you know, feeling left out, and I was looking for a new adventure.
Oh.
And I always love spas and a holistic healing, holistic, you know, approach to feel good and look good. So with our last visit to Slovakia, we came across cryotherapy. And being that my husband, you know, plays a lot of sports, he was very familiar with that actually. And he told me how beneficial it is for muscle recovery, for athletes, but overall for feeling better. Yes. And as I was actually visiting my mom in Slovakia, my friend from Texas texted me and says, I'm doing cryo. And I'm like, wow, cryo is in the United States already. I'm like, this is awesome. So at that time, I was looking to maybe opening a franchise. I started looking into that, but soon realized it wasn't really for me.
Okay.
You know, I like to do things my own way, and that's why I started from scratch. So I built up a business model for Elements. Didn't want to limit myself to only cryo, so we added on additional services like the halo therapy, flotation, and few other little things that would complete the whole experience. Feel good and look good type of a wellness center.
Well, if you're asking why I'm always happy, it's cryo. I come 3 times a week. So you said that you started a business first with your husband and you build it so that now it runs on its own. I often talk about this as an important goal for all business owners, to get the business to run on its own, because that's a true business. While we're still running it or in it, it is very difficult to call it what we love to call it a business, but it's not a sellable business. So tell me some of the things that you think you did. You made mini-me's, which was your phrase. That means you built a system that it runs on its own. Tell me a little bit of what were some of the things that you did to get it to run, to get there.
Finding the right person that you trust, it's number one. You know, I did know Jen before, so I recruited her for me because the one thing that I knew about her is that she's very loyal and a hardworking person. And did she know anything about the tiles? Zero. So, I don't believe that you need to hire somebody with the experience.
Oh my God.
Because
Say it again.
they need to learn.
That's right.
So no experience is necessary. They can learn the product as long as they are friendly, they know how to talk to people, and they're willing to learn, then it's a winner on its own.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. So I guess you also taught her the process of how to take an order, how to answer the phone.
Of course.
All of that.
Yeah.
So we talk about systemization all the time. And I was pretty impressed, Silvia, with you, because when you came here, what was it, 3-4 months ago? And you're saying that, how long has it been already?
For Elements?
For Elements.
We opened in November 27th, so we're going on a 5th month now.
5th month. Mm-hmm. And you also don't have to be here all the time. You've also systemized this business.
Absolutely, yes.
So building a business from scratch, because you built this whole style, designed it, you decided what products you're going to have from your cryo to your flotation, and this is called the salt room, but it also has a different name.
Halotherapy.
Halotherapy. My friends, this is the best. I sit here with Silvia and we chat. It's like therapy. So, but you created a system, not only that it flows together, the services, but also girls that came in with no experience. Again.
Yeah, well, there is not much experience they can have because everything here is new.
Right.
So, and it was new, very new for me as well. So, of course, when we opened, we had to learn together. And even my employees gave me different suggestions, which I welcome because it was very new as well for me. And together we did make it, they come and they say, Silvia, we have a suggestion, like maybe this, process is not really working for us because it's complicated. Maybe we can do it this way and it's more simple for us. So we did that. I listened, they listened to me, and we kind of tweaked the way. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I read a lot of books, and in many of the books, they talk about when you're collaborating with your staff, not only in hiring other people, but also building systems in place. And you're the first person I'm interviewing that actually has executed that. We didn't even chat about this, so this is wonderful. I hope you're enjoying this interview. It's a fantastic story of a woman who's built 2 businesses, not one. Follow us next week so that you can enjoy the rest of this story.